Good afternoon.
Today, me and my friend would like to explain our presentation, element of writing, Menagis, Pelagia, and Reality. Introduction. Let me fluid writing can feel challenging at first, as students will often struggle to bridge the gap between oral ideas and the formal structure. Today, we are just presenting theory. We are sharing a personal toolkit with development. Well, we'll walk through how to simplify the complex and make your voice clear through essential arguments and discussion. An academic argument is not a disagreement. Instead, it is a reasoned case made by evidence. When you present a discussion, your goal is to guide the reader through a legal analysis of a specific topic, ultimately leading them to support conclusions. Stage of building an argument. We found that arguments fail when they are rushed. Try these three-step review. First, the full thesis. State your position early and boldly. Second, the honest check. Briefly acknowledge the other side. It actually makes you look more credible. Third, the evidence loop. Layer your fact like a story. Don't just blend data. Show us why that data matters to your thesis.
Critical thinking in arguments. It's tempting to use big words to second smarter, but in our experience, that often bites regularly our advice. You burn out with your own drafts. Ask yourself, if I were reading this, will I actually believe this claim? If the answer is no, strip away the fluff and focus on the facts. Finally, your best defense against criticism. Cause and effect. Think about the last time you had to explain a complex problem, like why a certain chip didn't fire. We often say as it didn't work, but the real magic happens when you dig into the cause and effect. This element is essentially acting as a reactive, connecting the dots that others might have missed. Stage of visual analysis. When we can of cause and effect, we follow this simple flow. The first, the road hand, don't just place sentences to look for the line. Second, the generation. Use phrases like this way to or the consequence was to show the reader the domino effect of your argument. Third, the final morality check. Ensure your causality is logical. Just because two things happen at the same time doesn't mean one causes the other. Be careful not to make the common
Ayo dari mana? Di sini. Siapa yang habis pakai penyakit?
That's where quotation comes in. For us, quotation isn't just about grammar rules, it's about empathy for the reader. It's a way of saying, this topic is complex, so let me make the fact easier for you to follow.
What?
The glue of quotation. We don't always get this right on the first try, but here is how we fix the flow. First, monitor a week. We intentionally look for dead ends in our paragraphs and use transition words like of repeating the same noun 10 times, we use pronouns to keep the momentum going. Third, the read aloud text. If we stumble when reading our own draft or blog, the reader will definitely stumble too. That's our signal to rewrite it for better flow. Comparison. Comparison things is how we make sense of the world. In our assignment, we often use comparison not just to show similarities, but to highlight why one thing better more than the other. It's about putting the subject in its proper place so the reader can finally see the big picture.
Stage of effective comparison. We actually get overwhelmed and covering things. So we break it down into a simple process. First, close your lens. Don't compare everything. Pick one or two specific criteria like efficiency or demand. So you don't lose. Second, choose your structure. We prefer the point-by-point approach because it keeps the reader engaged with the whole subject at once. Third, the so what factor. Always end your comparison by explaining why this difference actually matters to your main argument. If it doesn't add value, we usually cut it. Definition. We have learned that the biggest cause of confusion in the paper is assuming that our reader defines the word the same way we do. Definition aren't just dictionary talk. They are a way of setting the boundaries of our cooperation and we define in terms. We are essentially saying where the purpose of this paper is agree that this is what we are talking about. Stage of defining. We follow a two-step process to make things clear but not boring. The first is make sure definition. If a term is not, we just give a brief one-sentence definition orally on so the reader isn't lost. The second, the deep dive definition. If our argument relies on a complex or controversial controversial words, we don't just use as the dictionary, we explain our interpretation of it. We look at why it's important to our specific topic, which makes our writing feel much more authoritative.
Example, abstract theory can feel incredibly dry, even for us. We've realized that examples are great in our writing. They turn into a dusty, theoretical concept into something the reader can actually visualize. Without example, an academic paper is just a collection of claims. With examples, it becomes a compelling argument. Stage of providing example. We don't just pick a random example, we treat them like evidence in a trial. First, the reference check. We ask, does this example actually prove a point or is just filler? If it doesn't clearly support our claim, we don't use it. Second, the signal technique. We use simple markers like to illustrate or specifically. It's like a gentle tap on the reader's shoulder saying, pay attention, here is where it gets real. Third, the explain next step. We never leave an example hanging. After we state the example, we take take one sentence to explain how it links back to our theory. It's the final step to make our audience get exactly what we mean. Synthesis. We've realized that none of these elements lives in a bubble. When we write a final paper, we aren't just using one at a time. We break them. You define a term. When you compare it to another theory, you support it with an example, and you ensure it goes through cohesion. It's like building a puzzle. The separate pieces aren't as powerful as a complete picture.
Cukup lah.
Practical drafting stage. For those who get stressed about deadlines, is our student-friendly workflow. First, the breakdown stage. Don't worry about flow or grammar yet. Just get your arguments down on paper. Second, logic check. Look at your cause and effect link and comparison. Do they actually make sense? Third, the cohesion police. Now add your transition words to make it read smoothly. Fourth, the final clarity test. Ensure your definition and example are tight and relevant.
Gurunya.
Question box.
Conclusion. Conclude these 6 elements from the essential condition of effective academic writing. Argument provides direction, cause and effect adds analytical depth, and cohesion ensure your learning flows seamlessly. Meanwhile, preparation broadens your perspective, definition safeguards clarity against ambiguity, and example bridge the gap between abstract theory and real-world application. When integrated with discipline, these elements transform your work from a simple assignment into a sharp, persuasive, and professional intellectual contribution. Mastering this structure is the key to communicating your ideas